Hello everyone, welcome to Lifted Spirit. My name's Alicia. I have a Pilates mat restorative class today. We're going to be focusing on breathing, on stretching, and on a little bit of joint mobility. It's going to be about 15 minutes long. I hope that you'll join me. It's going to be the perfect start to a day or the perfect finish to a day as we bring our hearts and our minds to focus in on the Lord. So if you'll grab a mat or a towel, carpet's fine as well, and then some cozy clothes, and meet me on the mat. All right, we're going to start toward the edge of your mat, and I'm just going to do some little spinal mobility here. I'm going to try my best to call out everything so that you don't have to turn your head towards your screen, and then that way you can really work on your alignment, and then also just keep your focus a little bit more internal as well. Okay, so I'm going to grab behind my thighs here so that I have a little support. And I'm going to inhale and try to get nice and tall on those sits bones, ideally without lifting my shoulders. On the exhale, you're just going to tuck that tailbone and sink into that bra strap area here and that low back, and bring your chin towards your chest. And good, let's do that again. We're going to sit up tall, inhale, and then curl that tailbone, and then round that head towards your tail and sink into a curved spine here. I can feel it all the way up here. And good. Let's sit back up on those sits bones. Inhale. Exhale, tuck that tailbone, round that low back area. Pull gently on those legs. And good. Last time, let's inhale. Nice and big breath. Okay, on the exhale, let's just go ahead and use those hands, and we're going to roll back down to our backs. Let's take just a couple breaths here. Your feet are under those, in line with your hips. And I have what's called in Pilates a neutral spine. That just means I'm relaxing down into that mat. I'm going to turn my palms up toward the heavens so that I can relax my shoulders. Let's take a couple deep breaths here. So we're going to inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And good. One more breath in. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's turn those palms down on your mat. We're going to take those arms and lift them up, and then reach them back behind your head. Take a big breath in. And all we're going to do is bring those hands forward, back down towards your mat on the exhale through the mouth. That's it. And then we'll inhale, take those arms back behind your head. Big breath. And long exhale, bring those hands back forward towards your mat. Easy shoulders. And good. Let's do two more like that. Inhale, take your arms back. And exhale. And good. Last one. Take those arms back. Breathe in. Refreshing that body. And exhale. Lovely. Okay. We're going to do a couple pelvic tilts here. So you're in neutral spine. That's a relaxed spine. Draw your belly button down and then tuck your tailbone a little, feeling that kind of like you're carving out through that low belly. And then release that. Good. Nice big breath in. Draw that belly button down and tuck that low back to get a little low back stretch there. Really hollow that stomach out. And good. Let's do one more like that. Release into your neutral spine. And exhale. Pelvic tilt. Tuck that tailbone. And then release back into your neutral spine. Excellent. Let's separate your legs just a smidge. And we're going to place our hands in a T position. This is one of my favorite stretches. You're going to inhale. On the exhale, go ahead and take your legs over to one side and you're going to let the head drop to the other side. I'm feeling a stretch here through that quadricep. And you can go at your own tempo. You can just kind of windshield wiper those knees. I'm going to sit here for a second. All right, let's take those legs back up through the center and over to the other side. Feeling that good stretch right here through your hip flexor and through your quad. Relaxing any tight spots that you have. Good, let's do that one more time. So knees go through the center. Exhale over to one side. And good, through the center. And up and over to the other side. And gorgeous. All right, let's place those hands back down on your mat and bring those feet so that they're back underneath your sits bones. We're going to be doing some bridge work. Bridge work, of course, works your glutes, but it's also just really good to stretch the front part of your body. So you're going to inhale for me. And if you remember that pelvic tilt, you're going to curl that tailbone and press and roll up into that bridge. And then just really push up through those hip bones as best you can. This stretches the whole front part of your body. And then we're going to articulate or roll back down. Good, let's do 2 more though. So we inhale. Exhale, tuck your tailbone and peel up 1 vertebrae at a time. Keeping that core connected. Push up through those hip bones. That's it, good. And then we're going to roll back down 1 vertebrae at a time, getting a good back stretch there. Excellent. Let's do that one more time. Big inhale for me. Exhale, curl that pelvis, peel on up like a sticker, and then roll up, press through those hip bones. And then let's roll back down. Beautiful. All right, everyone, we're going to go ahead and pull 1 knee into your chest, and you're going to stretch the opposite out in the other direction. And we're going to just flex and point both feet. So flex and point. Flex both feet and point. Let's do 2 more like that. Flex and point. 1 more like that. And good. All right, we're going to do a spine twist. So you're going to take the opposite hand and pull that knee to the side as you twist over. And I'm looking in the opposite direction. Oh, goodness, this one hurts me. This one gets all along your glute there. And, of course, get some rotation in that low back. And let's come back up through the center. And let's take that same knee, and we're just going to do little circles. Circle that knee into the chest. Open it. That's it. Good. And excellent. All right, let's go ahead and switch legs. So pull the opposite knee into the chest. Lengthen that other one out toward the front of toward your front. And let's flex both feet. And point both feet. Flex both feet. And point. And flex. And point. Let's do 1 more. And flex. And point. Okay. Switch hands. Open the opposite hand to the side, and then let's twist that knee over. You can look in the opposite direction. Oh. Of course, being gentle. Let's take a couple good breaths there. Okay. From here, let's take that knee and let's just do a few circles. Just getting a little bit of mobility up into that hip socket and also in the hip flexor, which is the front of the hip. Beautiful. And good, everyone. Okay, let's put those feet back up on your mat so that your knees are bent. We're gonna take you can take your right foot, and then we're just gonna reach that foot. If you have pants, if you tend to be tight, you can grab those pants, or if you have a towel, you can use a towel. But we're gonna grab behind that knee and get a little hamstring stretch here, and we're gonna circle that ankle. And then circle the ankle in the opposite direction. And good, give that leg a little bit more of a pull here. And beautiful. Okay, place that one down. Let's take the opposite one and reach that for the sky. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's it, good. You're trying to relax that tailbone down along the mat. And let's circle the ankle. And let's circle in the opposite direction. And beautiful. Okay, pull it a little bit deeper. Ooh. Excellent. Okay, if you'll grab your knees, let's come up to sitting. I'm going to face front, but we're going to go into we're almost done here. Just going to do a little bit of butterfly stretches here. It's good for the rotation of the hips, getting into the glutes. I'm going to take one hand, and I'm just going to press into that knee. You'll feel along the side here. And good, let's do the other side. And all right, and then from here we're just gonna tuck our chin, and we're just gonna lengthen forward to your depth. You can put your feet out a little bit more in front of you if that's more comfortable. It is for me. We're gonna hang here for about 10-15 seconds, so just keep that head heavy and relax there. Focus your heart on the Lord. Connect with the breath and the breath of the Lord, His Holy Spirit. And let's come back up to sitting. And good. We're going to go over and do the same thing to the right. And I want you to pull that forward hand a little bit even more so that you get a stretch through the side back here. Relax the head. I'll tell you when we change. Take a couple good breaths. And good. Let's face the opposite direction. And again, pulling a little bit through that forward hand. And good. Coming on up. And good. Let's go ahead and take your right hand and stretch into the wrist. Just want to make sure I get every single joint. And good. Let's do the other hand here. Ooh. You can stretch your legs out in front of you, of course, if that's more comfortable. And good. Let's go ahead and just circle the head a little bit. Nice and slow, or at least you can go at your own pace. I just have to go a little slow. I get real tight in my neck, and now that I'm a little older, I like to be very gentle with my neck, and then I'm going to go in the opposite direction. And Good, everyone. I've been finishing these restorative classes with the Lord's Prayer. I feel like it's a prayer that we all know as believers. I'm just going to turn my palms up here to be more receptive and close my eyes. I hope that you'll join me as we finish this class. Let's say together, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. I had so much fun with you today. I hope that that felt revitalizing to you. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, tell your friends about us. Until next time.